I'm going to try and get into the king's bedroom. I'm going to sleep in my underpants. Let me be, let me have my moment. Yeah, you could say I robbed the child of shoes. Right, okay then, it's been a while. And today we're going to go somewhere different. We're going to go... I'm torn between two places, if I'm honest with you. Either the Cheviot Hills or Simonside Hills. However, there's one thing that I need to do first. So I've got all my gear in the back. I haven't got it in a backpack, it's all loose. So I'm going to go buy a backpack. I have brought my little one-man tent, but I feel like I need a bigger one. So we're off to buy a 2 or a 3-man tent. As well as that, I'm currently driving in a pair of slides, which means if I don't find a pair of hiking boots or shoes in the shop today, I'm walking uphill in a pair of slides. So in theory, if I don't find what I need today, I'm carrying all my gear loose because I've not got a backpack whilst walking up a hill in a pair of slides, and I'll be sleeping in a tiny one-man tent at the top of wherever I go. We need to get this right. Oh, and did I mention right, we've just pulled up in the car park, finally got rid of the slides. Got the walking boots on. I'm going to pack the bag now with all the new gear, and then we're going to walk up there. So we're in Simonside Hills, up the top of there. If I got this correct going off the map, we're in Simonside Hills. So up there we have Dove Crag, and then as you go further on we have Old Steel Crag, and then further on from that we've got Simonside, the actual peak of it. So we're going to go up, we're going to try and find somewhere. I was planning on the Dove Crag first, which is why I parked on this side of it, and if I can't get somewhere there, I'm just going to keep walking. So the car is a mess, obviously. Just bought the new walking boots. What a bargain, £40. This is the old Highlander one-man tent, which we're not taking because we've just bought a OEX Hyena 2, another bargain. We've got the Drift 1000 sleeping bag. I bought me coat, and I've just bought this Nepal 65 by Euro Hike. It was only £25. That will do. There's the old slides, and then down here I've got sleeping mat. That's one thing that I forgot to get. I'll explain that one. The cooking stuff, power bank, charger, some food in there for later on, some coffees, and then we've got some waters as well. Right, before we go up, we're going to just have a little coffee at the car. The weather does say it's going to rain, but it looks like it's brightening up behind me there, and it is like a 20% chance of rain in the next hour, so hopefully we'll be alright. We'll have a coffee and then we'll get going. Right, just whilst we wait for this water to boil, I've just watched this couple walk down there from where I said that we're heading. I keep saying we, but I mean I, because I'm going on my own, but you are watching, I suppose. So I've just seen this couple head down there, and they just asked me what the quickest way to Rothbury is, and obviously I don't know because I'm first time here. So I was just chatting to them for a couple of minutes, and they said that they just walked the Oswald Way, I think they said it was called. It takes them 6 days, So the rain that we've had today, I'm glad I wasn't walking, there was floodway in that. Crazy. All set, ready to go. Right, we're off. So, immediate thoughts. Footwear, well comfier. Probably the best 40 quid I've ever spent. The bag, 25 quid. And well comfier than that Trespass one I bought last time. Like I say, that Trespass one, the orange one, I take that out on my bike. It's light, it can put me gym stuff in it, my padlocks and that. So I take it to the gym when I'm on my bike. Definitely not for hiking. Definitely not for camping. So I'd say we're off on a good one. Right, let me show you this. I'm not sure how well the GoPro will pick it up, but look at the state of that weather. The low black clouds. Hopefully it's passing us because we're actually going that way. So the weather app does say that it's expecting rain, but then after 8 o'clock it's going to be sunny, and then there's no rain in the morning, so hopefully we should get on okay. Maybe we're not camping alone tonight. I don't know, let's go. I've just stopped and had a chat with two lads on the way down then. He said, "Oh, you off wild camping, mate?" I said, "Yeah, hopefully, otherwise I'll be car camping if the weather gets too bad." He said, "Oh, that's what we're doing." So they're parked next to where I am. And if you watched my last video when I was in the Scottish border, I was a bit worried about my car. I didn't mention it to them. Didn't want to seem vulnerable, but didn't have to mention it because they was just like, "Oh, we'll keep an eye on your car while we're down there, mate, don't worry." And then I said, "I might see you at 2 AM when I get sick of the weather up here." And he goes, "I know, we'll keep you a burger then, yeah?" So I have got tea and I'm going to cook it when I get up here, but at least I know I've got a burger if I do need one. Legends. Right, just walking across the top of here now. Does feel like it's going to rain, but we'll see. I've got my coat. I was expecting the rain. I don't want to wear my coat though because it's warm, but I suppose I'll be taking this night fleece off if I have to put the coat on. So we're just walking along here now, and in the distance you can see the first crag that we're going to. Right, whilst I'm walking up here, let me explain today. Very last minute, as always, decision to wild camp. Just like it was when I went to the Scottish border. That one failed, this one's not. So, my original plan today, I was going to bike pack / stealth camp. I won't tell you too much because I am still going to do that, but I had a place to stealth camp which was 40 miles away, which would have meant obviously 80 mile of bike ride, but I bought the stuff that I needed for my bike. So the pannier rack, the panniers didn't get delivered in time, and I thought, do you know what I'll do, I'll try and just bungee cord my tent on the back of my bike, and it didn't work out. So last minute I decided, you know what, today's not the day, it's not in my favour. And then whilst I went to go outdoors, which you would have already seen, and then driving up to Northumberland, the weather was terrible. So I was kind of glad that I didn't go on my bike adventure today. So here's the plan. Today we're doing a wild camp. On Wednesday I am getting a train from my house in near Gateshead all the way to Carlisle, which then gives me about 60 miles to ride home. If you'd have seen my video a few weeks ago, you know that this is something that I was planning. Well, this is the week that I'm doing it. Another video that I mentioned that I was planning, which is another trip that I'm doing. I'm riding from my house, again, still in the same location, still in Gateshead, or by Gateshead, and I'll be going to the seaside, some fish and chips. So that should be a good one. And again, that's like 50 to 60 mile bike ride. It's like 20 odd miles either way, like more than 25 but less than 30, so between 50 and 60 I suppose you could say. So we're going to do that. I'm recording videos on both of them because I'm an idiot that wants attention on the internet, so that's the plan. However, I don't know which way I'm going to post the videos. The reason I'm doing 3 this week is because I want to get like a week or 2 ahead, because I always want to upload it midweek and I never get it edited in time. So if I can be a video or 2 ahead, means that it'll always go up on the day that I say it's going to go up. So yeah, that's the plan. If you're watching this and there's not a video posted of me either riding to the seaside for fish and chips or getting a train to Carlisle and riding back home, you've got them 2 videos to look forward to. If I have posted one of them already, go back and watch it if you've not watched it, and then wait for the next one, because they're my next 3 videos. Spoiler alert. How rude of me. So I've just said they're my next 3 videos, which is this one, the fish and chips, and the train to Carlisle. The 4th video will be the stealth camp. Not telling you where it is because obviously it's not stealth, and I also am excited for it. It's going to be pretty sick. The location I'm doing it is epic. I'm going to try and make it risky as well, like actually get inside the place that I want it to be, that I'm planning to do it. It's hard to explain without giving away the answer, but I don't know, let's just say if I was going to stealth camp in Buckingham Palace, I'm going to try and get into the King's bedroom. Probably the best way to explain it. So yeah, 4 videos to look forward to. Oh, we're getting a bit steep here. Look at this. This is where we've come across all the way along this path, and then right over the other side. Telling you now, right, getting into hiking and camping and cycling and anything that's outdoors is the best thing that I have done, second to having a family. So that's where we're walking, but there's a path there, goes around the edge, and I want to see what it is. So let's walk this way first, and then we'll go back Simonside Ridge. Nothing to see there, don't worry. So back past this little post I've just been at, and we'll keep walking. I'll tell you one thing though, hopefully it's warm tonight, because I'm going to sleep in my underpants because I'm sweating. And I did have a pair of shorts, don't think I packed them, because as I said, I'm last minute. Wow, it's windy up here. What a place. Right, I've just put my bag and my stuff down there. I'm not going to stay here, but I have to just make sure that I come up here. And we're going to add our own addition. Right, we're going to keep moving. So there is a spot just up there that's flat and you could easily picture I've got to walk some more whilst I've got some lined up. Just before we go though, what a beautiful place this is. And then we're going to go keep walking up that way. Let's go! It's always funny when you drop the camera off there and you've got to come back to pick it up. Makes you look like a right melon, doesn't it? Right, remember, I'm new to all this, yeah? So if I say anything that's incorrect terminology, just let me be, let me have my moment. But what I'm thinking is, if the sun sets on that side there, then it means it rises on that side there, doesn't it? And then if we look over there, looks like there might be a cliff edge kind of thing, or a hill wall that's blocking the wind, and I'll still be on this side of it for the sunrise in the morning. And I've checked the time, it rises at 5:05. I will probably be awake by then anyway, because I always am, but even more so when I'm sleeping on the floor in the middle of nowhere. I can't get over how beautiful this place is. 33 years old, and I've only just decided now I want to do this as much as I can. Turning into nature boy now. I found a big caterpillar. Sick. I hope that the wind hasn't ruined any of the sound on the video, but I'll be honest with you, walking up the hill, my breathing would have probably been even worse if I'd have brought my mic with me. So, swings and roundabouts, as they say. What a sick place this is. Let's have a little walk up this way. see what's about, if anything. Nice rocks. Let's go a bit further. Can I jump across that? I'm not even giving that a go. Don't be an idiot, Andrew. Nah. Why did I even have that thought? Can I jump across that? Stupid. I'm gonna cut that bit out because I probably know that I wouldn't swear. Can I jump across that? Silly sausage. That's better, innit? Ooh. So that's where we've come. This is where we are. And then that's the way we're going. Right, again, hopefully this is picked up on the mic, on the GoPro, because it is very windy. There is a nice spot there, but the curiosity of me, I want to get higher, I want to see more. I'm liking walking, and I still got like 2 hours before sunset, so I'm going to walk up here just so that I've been to the top of Simonside. I've done 3 of the crags then, Anna, and if there's no better spots, Old Stell Crag it is, eh? First time here, so I mean I can do them all at some point, I suppose, but we'll I want to find a nice spot today. The weather's held off, which has been great. As I'm walking, I'm thinking about, there's loads of things that I want to tell you, I want to say. I've got a belting story from Sports Direct, but I'll wait till I'm set up for that. But yeah, I don't want to just tell all my stories before I get there, because I'll be sat on my own with no stories to tell you. There's no point in watching the video, will there? And I said I was going to keep walking along this path up Simonside. When I got to the other side of it though, I spotted this nice little patch here, which is kind of sheltered from this bit here, and it's in a nice cove, so I'll be able to cook and whatnot on the stones, because even though it's been raining today, there has been a lot of wildfires, and I don't want to be responsible for another one. So pitch up, cook on a stone with shelter from the wind, so there's no blowing of the stove, and then we'll have some dinner. And I'm finally pitched. I actually had to move, so the spot round that side that was in the little cove area, as soon as I pulled my tent out, it was just so windy and it was flying in the air. Insert clip now. And then I've come around there, I've pitched here. The pitch here is actually a little bit small, so you can see the inner area is like perfectly flat, but where the porch is a little bit raised, it's up a bump, I'm not that bothered though. I'm going to cook some food now. It's a dry, flat pitch. Not the best, but it's secure. The tent's up. I've got all my stuff inside, which I'll get in and show you around in a minute. And because the sun is setting just through these rocks there, well, behind the clouds now, just because it's setting through there, I imagine it's going to rise up that way. So let's hope there's no severe weather tonight. But I'm here. I'm going to cook some food, and then I can get a little bit of phone signal. I'm hoping there's enough to watch YouTube, because there's a new Matt Armstrong video and I like to watch that. But if not, can I really complain? Look where I am. I'm going to go up them rocks in a minute as well, so that I can show you around. And there is home for the night. Right, we're inside. At least we can sit up in this one, not like the one from the last camping video. This one has gone so much better. Let me see what we've got then. So I'll explain about this camping mat, sleeping mat. When I went to the last wild camp in Scotland and I bought the kit on the way, the options were this one, which is like 16 quid, or one that was like 250 quid, not one that was in between. So I bought this one. It's not good, I promise you, it's rubbish, but it will do. I'm on soft ground, nothing to worry about. OEX sleeping bag, which I've shown you before. I've got all my bags and stuff there, my coat in case it gets too cold, which I don't think it will. My boots are over at the bottom because I didn't want to leave them outside, there's bugs and stuff. Cooking stuff, which has got my stove and cooking pot, a couple of bowls in there which I'm not going to use, plenty of water for some coffees and also to boil some pasta. And then in here we've got chicken breast, I've got oats for the morning, plenty of coffees, sweets for later to watch a video with or listen to a book, more coffee, and then this little dolmio thing. I'm just gonna put the bag in a pot of boiling water, couple of minutes, that should be done. So yeah, nothing to complain about. Bit of wind, the tent's rattling, but it's secure because I've pegged everything. I've got all my guy lines out. That's only flapping because it's open, but once I close it, peg the middles together, that'll be sound. Sick. Can't wait. Just found the back of the tent, and then this is where I'm going to be cooking. So I've just moved this stone there so I can put a flat area, put my camping stove on so that, you know, there's no like accidents. The carrier bag will be reused for a bin, so remember, leave no trace. I'm just going to sit here. The sun's setting just over these rocks here, so once I've cooked out of the wind, I'm going to sit up there and just watch the sunset for a bit before I get in there and watch something on my phone. Sound. Right, here we are then. We're in the sheltered from the wind spot, and I'm cooking some pasta. I've been just holding the cook pot most of the way, just anytime there's a bit of wind, just to be safe. If I'm honest, I'd rather it fall on me than on the ground. It's not dry, but you never know, do you? I've got my rubbish bag with my chicken wrapper in it. because I couldn't wait. I'm so hungry. So I've ate my chicken. I'm gonna eat my pasta in a minute, so I'll bring you back when the pasta's done. Right, here we go then. We're in the tent. I was gonna sit on the rocks, but it's a bit cloudy, so you can't see no sunset anyway. I sat up there, my coffee was splashing out of my bloody cup, and I couldn't even get a mouthful of this in my gob. So I come and sat back in the tent, and I'm shut in for the night now. So I've got my pasta, which I've warmed up, which is good. Got a coffee. Just got my power bank out. I'm going to put my phone on charge, and then I'm going to try and see if I can get a YouTube video on. The new Matt Armstrong video will be out now, so we'll watch that because he's cool, obviously. Big up Matt Armstrong. Nothing else to say really. Oh, I tell you what I will say. Sports Direct story. So my boots was $39.99 from Sports Direct. And there was in the boxes. Do you know why you got the ones on the wall and you got the ones in the boxes? There was in the boxes, but I only had one in the box, so obviously one was on a display. So I said to the guy, I said, yeah mate, I want these in this size. There's only one in the box. He says, oh it's right, I'll go get it out here from the display. So when he goes to the display, there's a family that's got one of every shoe, like loads of shoes. They're not even picked what they want yet. And the guy goes to this, he was a kid, he was about 13, 14. Yeah mate, can I take that? There's other sizes on there, what you're looking for. So he gave me the size 6. You know what they say about small feet, don't you? Small socks. So he gave me the size 6, right? To match the box that had the right in it. He gave me the left that this other kid had. And then next thing, the mum comes running after me like, whoa, 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 my son was going to buy that shoe. I was like, well, it was off the display. And the guy was still with me from the shop as well. He says, there's more of them. She was like, yeah, but he wanted that one. And he was like, but it's off the display. So I just said, listen, I've got the box with the right in it, so I'm getting that left as well. And the guy from the shop looked at me and just went, shit. So I said, mate, I've got the shoes, I'm going to go pay for them. And I went and paid for them. So yeah, you could say I robbed the child of shoes. Wasn't quite like that though, because the guy then said, mate, there's more 6s there. I think the woman, the mum, was just trying to be a bit of a Karen. But I was, even if it was the last one, I was not letting the kid have these shoes because I didn't fancy buying more expensive ones. What was that story, I suppose? Last time I went camping, I took a can of Madry, if you remember. Don't know why. I don't even drink. So this time it's just waters and lots of coffees and obviously my food. So I'm gonna finish this pasta, then I'm looking forward to eating my sweets, if I'm honest. Right, when it gets dark I'll show you these properly. I've been using this as my little light for inside the tent, yeah, just for the camera. But if you remember in my last video, I said about being petrified of being caught in the dark, so I've got loads of different lights. Obviously there's a light on the power bank, there's a light on my watch, there's a light on my phone. The light that I'm using here is just a head torch, so I'll use that if I need to go like for a wee or something, I suppose. I also have this. This is honestly the most powerful spotlight ever. Okay, it's good, and you can twist it, no, pull it, sorry, so it's like goes well far. Also got this little cheap thing, just runs on batteries, 3 AAA batteries. Sorry, 3 AAA batteries for that. And then obviously this one runs on no batteries. This is a windy up one. So yeah, if I've got no batteries, got no battery on my phone, no power bank, my watch dies, all my lights die, I could still use this. Mate, I'm here for a night. What am I doing? I'm here for one night and I've got more lights than IKEA in a little tent. Over to you in the studio. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see me or not, but you tell me if there is a better place
but before I paid for that module, I wanted
to be watching a Matt Armstrong video
cheaper elsewhere. So this is the one at the Bugatti
with a bag of squashes.
And this is a headlight control module out of a Skoda
torch that I said. So this one here, yeah. If we pull the front of it forward, it can go there. So let's walk up there. Oh, I'm not even sure if that's picked up on the GoPro. Let's try this rock here. Hopefully it has. Sick anyway. Morning campers. It's like 5 to 5 now. I'll be honest with you, so I thought the sun was going to rise just here. It's actually rising just there. So what I'm going to do, we'll walk up there and have a look. But I've started packing up my stuff already. Because the plan is I'm going to pack up now, get the tent down, but keep my cooking stuff out, and then I'm going to come and sit here. I feel like we'll have a nicer morning if we start it here, because then we're walking all the way along back where we came yesterday. I looked on my watch yesterday and I think I've walked like 13k. I'm not sure how much of that was across the ridge here, but because obviously I went to the shops before I come here. But yeah, good morning, slept well. Much better than I did the last time in Scotland, because I was in some trees at the side of the road. Here was just me on my own, no cars coming past. I got up at 2 o'clock for a wee. Let me start by saying, actually, it rained heavy last night. But when I got up for a wee at 2 o'clock, if it wasn't wet, I would have sat out because it was beautiful. The stars were shining. It was pitch black. The stars was out, and yeah, if it was dry, I'd have sat on the floor for a bit. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's crack on and get in this tent put away then. And there we have it then, so all packed up. There's my cooking stuff for breakfast and a coffee. There's my bin to take away with me. I've double checked, I've triple checked. Let's start again. Right, there we have it. So all my stuff's packed up. Got all my cooking stuff, my breakfast stuff, and my bin to take away with me. Leave no trace. I've double checked, I've triple checked. Look at the state of them hands. There's nothing left over, no pegs in the ground, no nothing. We've still got some sunrise to get, so let's get over that side, cook some breakfast and watch the sunrise before we go home. Look at that for a breakfast spot. Right, we're walking. I'm taking my coffee with me. I got my bin strapped to my back, and we've got still this beautiful view. So bon voyage, as they say in France. Did I come this way? Right, I finished my coffee. I've strapped my cup to my backpack because I couldn't bother getting it off my back and putting it back inside. I also can't bother carrying it, so my bin is strapped to this part, my cup strapped to this part, and I'm hands free. So it was risky trying to walk and drink a coffee at the same time, if I'm honest. Right, whilst we're walking back, let me tell you a story about how all this outdoors midlife crisis stuff happened. So a few months ago, I took my son to the local pump track on his bike. Whilst I was there, I thought to myself, do you know what, I'd probably enjoy doing this. So I went home and I bought a bike, and it was just like a £250 cheap Apollo is the brand, it's from Alfred's, and I just thought it'll do me to take Noah to the park. I rid it once and straight away I was like, I'm getting a new bike. But let me tell you this, before I even received the bike, before it was delivered, I'd already looked online at some of my favourite places to go and was like, I wonder how long it would take me to ride there. So like, I wonder how long it would take me to ride to the gym, to different gyms. And then when we was kids, we used to always go to a place called Lou Bay in Cornwall. So I looked how long it would take me to go to Lou Bay, and it was like 1 day and 20 hours or something like that. If you break it down, though obviously you're not going to do it continuously, it would be like 6 days. So I texted my brother and I said, fancy cycling to Lou? He was like, yeah, I will do, but I've not got a bike. I said, neither have I yet. So we'd already planned it before we even had bikes. And then, because I was doing this, that's the reason why I got a better bike after only riding the cheap bike once. So because I'm going to be doing this ride, started watching videos of people going bike packing. You don't know what bike packing is? It's basically backpacking. Set you on a bike and you take your tent on the back of it. Let me just get down this little scramble bit here and I'll finish my story. Right, we're back. So, continuing with the story. Said to my brother, we'll go to Lou. I bought the bike, I bought a different bike, blah blah blah. Then I started watching bike packing videos, that's where we was up to. Bike packing is basically backpacking with a tent on a bike. So, started watching these videos. I was like, I'd love to do that, me. And as I was watching it, I was like, how are these people just doing this on YouTube with no personality? Most of them don't even speak. If you know me, I'm a right little chatterbox. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to start bike packing and I'm going to make a YouTube channel. But then I realised that that's incredibly boring. What a beautiful place. I think I might have said that 10 times on this video, and I'll keep saying it. What a beautiful place. Hopefully I've not swore on this video, and if you have, it'll have been edited out by the time it goes up. So I mentioned this last time, I make videos for myself really, and for my son Noah, because he enjoys watching them, I enjoy making them. I do want to grow it. I want to do sick adventures, to be fair. Hiking, camping, bike packing, cycling, go find cool places like I don't know where's got the best. Tell you where I'm going somewhere that's got the best chip shop curry. I think that's what it's called. I just want to go on sick adventures. I want to find the coolest places to camp. I want to find the best tracks to ride. I want to go across Europe for now, obviously, because I've got a family at home. I can't go too far, but I could do a couple of nights in Europe on my bike, can't I? And then when I'm an old man and I'm retired and my son's left home and I've got grandkids, I'll travel the world on my bike. But it's not just bikes, it's not just camping. I might go and do a cruise. I might go and do, I don't know, I might go to different countries just to visit them. And again, it's not going to be a travel channel. I might review cool products that I buy on the internet, because I do buy a lot of stuff on the internet. It's not going to be a review channel. It is literally going to be what it is, me doing random things and just videoing it for the sake of it. As I said before, this is my midlife crisis. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but just down there is my car. So we are almost finished, and I've got the second bag of sweets in my bag as well, so maybe I'll eat them on the drive back home. But I'm going to sign out the video here. So if you've watched this far, thanks very much, because I do appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. As I say, I want to do random things on here, so give me suggestions, and I'm a bit of an idiot, I'll probably do them all. So see you in the next one.